Okay guys, well that bee applique is absolutely adorable, and you could do it, you know, cut it out the traditional way with using the heat and bond and cutting it out and doing it, you know, just the way we normally do it. But of course, you know, you got Jacki and Kris here, and we're kind of the ScanNCut geeks around here.
Yes.
Am I right?
You are so right.
So we thought, you know what, let's use this opportunity to share with you how you could take a paper pattern, a template. Now think about this, friends.
Right. I know this is going to blow your mind.
This is going to open up possibilities because maybe you have old patterns that have, you know, shapes, templates, whatever, that, you know, you don't want to have to cut out and do the fusible method that way. Let the ScanNCut do it for you. Jacki's going to take us step by step on how that's done.
And this is the most exciting part. And this is actually what sets this machine apart from all of the other cutting machines is this scanning feature. So what we have done is here's our paper pattern that comes with it that has our shapes on that we want to cut out. But I don't want to put that paper on a sticky mat. All right?
Good point.
Because that would make a mess to try and get it off.
For sure.
So this scanning mat actually is not sticky.
Did you guys know there was a scanning mat? There's a lot of people who don't know that.
Yes, there is a scanning mat. And this is like, there's no stick to it at all. So you will put your paper pattern inside there.
Now remember, this is not a cutting mat.
Right.
You do not cut on this. It's simply for scanning the picture. Okay.
So now this is where the really exciting stuff happens. So I'm going to actually take it to the machine, and we are going to use this button where it says scan. So we want to do a direct cut, a scan to cut data, or you can scan to a USB. You can do either one of those options. But we want to do just scan to cut data.
Now, one of the differences, if you're wondering what is the difference between direct cut and scan to cut data, well, direct cut would mean that you are cutting directly from this.
So you would not scan, you would not use this. You would not use the scanning mat. You would use our fabric mat that comes with it. You would have your pieces already on there.
Yes.
But I wanted to show you how the scanning mat worked.
I love. Yes.
Because this is something that will be a game changer for you. And you may want to get all of your applique patterns out of the closet and dust those cobwebs off.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm going to show you how we take this paper piece, and so I want to just scan to cut. You can also transfer this to the Canvas workspace as well.
And work with it there.
Yes. So, but I'm just going to show you that we're just going to do this. And you create or draw images, which is great. And so now all we have to do, I have to load make sure you have to load your mat. That is a very important
part of the
process for sure. It's that with reverse imaging that I really struggle with for some reason.
I think a lot of us are with you, Jacki. It's okay.
So, before my green button was not, it wouldn't let me do it because I hadn't loaded my mat.
See, it's so smart.
So see, I know, it tells you what you're supposed to do. It won't let you do something that you're not supposed to.
That's right.
So I'm going to just push start. And right now, the machine is just recognizing, and it's scanning this image. Go ahead, and you can see that it has it scanned that image, and here is my image. But there are some things that I really don't want on here, right?
Yeah.
So I want to just cut each of the objects individually. So I'm just going to push. So they will all be separate. I'm going to unload my mat because I'm done with my...
You're done
scanning. I'm done scanning, so I'm good. There's a lot of things on here that I don't want. So I can use these arrows to clean up.
So, for example, what? What is it that you do not
I don't want our logo.
Right.
I also don't want...
We don't need the logo cut out.
No. Okay. And I also don't want the wording on here.
Yeah.
I only want the cutout parts.
Yeah, so you want the wings, you want the body, you want the stripes. Okay.
So I can use the arrow keys to take out as much as I can, and then I will preview.
Okay.
So that's taken off a little bit of things. Now, once I'm good with that, that's as far as I can go.
Okay.
So I'm going to push OK. And so I want to just save this to my machine, because then I can go through and I'm going to save it to my machine. So then I can go back and refer to that. It's saved on here, and I'm going to say OK. So then I can go back and refer to that if I need to.
Well, that's so nice, because what if you want to make lots of them?
Right.
Lots of bees.
Exactly. So
you can do that. You can pull that up without having to rescan.
Yes. So I'm going to just go back out of here, and I'm going to show you how you retrieve it. So we're going to go to Retrieve Data. We saved it to the machine, and there we are. There's our cut file. And
oh my
and you can see, you can see these little things.
Wow.
Yes. And I would use the stylus, but it for some reason is not here. Things love to disappear. So you get to see my finger. So now we can go in and edit. So now I can go ahead and I can group all of our pieces together. And I'm going to delete the pieces that I don't want. Okay, I'm going to push OK. I'm going to use these arrows, and I'll scroll through all of the little pieces that I don't want to. This is very tedious, but it actually works great.
And it feels tedious right now.
Yes.
But once you get the hang of it, you can do it within seconds.
Yes, so you see it's a little highlighted. There's all these little pieces that the scanning detected. And I'm just deleting all of those little pieces.
Yeah, we just put the little trash can, right?
Yep, that's it. So it detected a lot of our logo on here, just small little pieces.
Yeah.
I mean,
but we don't need that.
No. And we really could make sure that even on the outside, we could leave some of those objects. But you don't want you do not want it to cut. So I'm going to just.
Okay, so if you didn't, if you had a very clean copy of a pattern, you wouldn't have to worry about all of that, right?
Most of that, because we've got a lot going on in our pattern.
We sure do.
So now it has all of our pieces ready to cut.
Yeah.
Then all we have to do is cut.
Oh my goodness.
So
this is so cool.
You prepare all of your fabric pieces.
So you can move those pieces.
Yes, you can.
In different places on the screen.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I would do from here is I would put all my fabric pieces, which we have put heat and bond.
Okay, let's take a look at down here.
This is our fabric mat, which is the stickiest.
Sticky.
This is the stickiest mat.
It's the one you want, right?
Yes. So now you could place all of these pieces
at different places
anywhere
on the mat.
you want to. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and
this
we're putting them fabric side down.
Right. Right.
All right.
Paper side down would not be a very good thing.
Very important. This is the way that Jackie and I prefer.
Yes, exactly.
And you could take your little brayer if you want to, and just make sure that everything is nice and tight and firm up against the mat, because we don't want that to move.
Okay, so now I can take this and I can actually scan.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, here this is the
so
whole
cool.
thing is that we're scanning. So now I can go back in.
You know what, Jackie? I'm going to share another little tip real quick. Would you mind pulling that out?
Okay.
Because, and this is the reason for this, you're going to see white all over, right? And so if you were doing a whole bunch of little pieces, you might go, I'm not sure which one was which. So you could just write on here body, and this would be stripes.
Yes.
And this would be the wings, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I like to do that if I'm cutting out pieces that I'm not sure, goes what fabric. This one's pretty easy because we have 3 basic ones, but let's say you have lots of different fabric here, then this is something that you might want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've also put together a YouTube video of detailed instructions on how to do this. So now I'm just going to scan this. Use this little scanning button.
This is my favorite part.
Oh, here we go. What did I do again?
We need to load it.
You have to load the...
Load the mat.
Yes. So now I can push start, and now it's going to scan our fabric on this mat. And then we can place our shapes anywhere on there.
That's incredible.
I know. That's what the whole part of this machine that I love, the scanning. That was my discover, is the cutting out these application pieces.
Yeah.
And now you can kind of see where we are. On here, I can just use and move these where. Now, if you can't see the...
It's probably a little bit more difficult to see right here.
But there are ways to darken that as well. But I'm just going to show you how cool this is. You can place them wherever you want to. And then all you have to do is cut it.
Cut it.
And then you've got them. Yes, and then you're ready.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that the coolest?
That is really great.